girl said I want to sit next to Chris Breezy. Alright. It's not gonna work. Why I can't get all of y'all in the camera?
You gotta put it sideways.
But then it's gonna be sideways on the what's name?
Can you back it up?
On the live.
Well, you can put it that way. In that order.
Because we did a lot of we did it. What's the name?
Huh?
Unless
Yeah,
you
I
said
guess so.
something that's like on an angle kind of.
That's cool. Hey y'all! I can't wave at y'all today because y'all all the way over there. Oh, she is not playing.
Hey, dead serious. Look, dead serious. Stop my moving.
She said, don't do me like that. Okay? I know that's right. She said it. Babe, you over there fumbling? Hey, yo, he over there fumbling, yo. Oh, man. Got his finger all in the camera. Now the camera's going to be blurry.
So you have to just see your chair. So it can be that way.
That was horrible.
Let me see.
Yes.
Hold on, you gotta move the table. No, you just gonna move this butt like that. That's all. That's 4 heads in the frame.
It looked like it.
Jay, you gotta get over that. Bam.
Can y'all see us?
Can y'all fuck with it? Ain't nobody covering nobody's shit. It's enough. All right.
Back, we all let the fucking camera down. Okay. This is episode 35 of Talkswith Slick. Thank you everybody for showing up to the live. Thank you everybody for being here. We have 2 awesome guests with us today. And I'm going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves because y'all probably already know who they are. Okay? So which one of y'all want to go first? Don't be fake shy now.
I'm Jay Oliver.
I'm Jay Oliver.
Baltimore, Maryland. Born and raised. Kicking it with my people, man. I'm just glad to be home.
Yes, we're glad you are home. All right, go ahead, introduce yourself.
All right, so I'm YaboiLael, R&B singer,
R&B singer.
songwriter.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Pretty much it.
So before we get into the show and everything, because today's show isn't going to go as usual. We don't have like a whole main topic that I'm going to have you guys piggyback on. We're just going to get straight into y'all craft, everything that got y'all to the point of where y'all are now. Just going to let the people get to know y'all for real, okay? Like I said, we know a lot of people know you, but they know what you post. So I'm going to dig all of your shit. Is there anything you don't want to talk about?
I talk about everything.
Bet. What about you? Okay, we're going to get the people to learn y'all today. All right, so my first question is really for you, Leo, because you're from here. I don't know too many guys that wake up and, actually want to get into the R&B aspect of the industry. So what made you want to get into singing overall? Were you singing since you were young, or you just found that lane and it felt like it was yours?
Yeah, it was like a mix of that. So, like, I started writing because that was my way of, getting my emotions out of how I felt. But, I mean, I always liked to sing. So, when I started singing and I saw the reaction, I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that there.
Yeah. But, I mean, other than that, I still like to write though.
Yeah.
Like writing was really like the thing that got my name. It's like, who wrote that?
So that's where your heart really is.
Yeah.
Understand.
Like I can stop singing.
Every day, as long as you can keep writing. Yeah. So if singing wasn't to work out for you, you would try to stay in it as far as writing for whatever period. Okay. So Jay, what about you? What got you into producing for real? Because it's different to make a different sound outside of what we've heard already. So
yeah, I've always been making beats since I was in elementary school. That's just something I like to do. I didn't think I was ever gonna make money off of it. I wasn't really trying to. I was just trying to make music pretty much, and I just stuck with it. And faced a lot of adversity. Here I am.
So I'm glad you said that. Speaking of adversity, name a tragedy of yours that you turned into music.
My mother passing.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah.
How? Explain that. How it
So
was for you
she
and
pretty much
everything.
was like my motivation and my inspiration to for everything that I was doing. Like even just grinding. Like she was my inspiration. And,
Yeah.
it's crazy because the song that's on Rick Ross's new album that's coming out in 2 weeks, I wrote about her.
Shameless plug.
So I mean, it all ties into everything. So that song, when y'all hear it, I actually wrote that about her. So I know, and this is before she passed. I wrote it. This is in 2016. I wrote that song in 2016. She passed in 2016. So
Wow.
when she passed, I mean, it was tough, but I had a lot of people around me, like a lot of mentors. Troy Taylor, Street Runner, S1, to help me kind of get through that. So I mean, now it's like my motivation is like my family, my sister, my daughter. So
Yeah.
that's pretty
I'm about to say I feel like if anybody follows you on a social media platform, they know how important the women in your life are to you.
Oh yeah.
Like you hold them at a very high standard, and I respect you a lot for that. Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
So, Leo, what's one of the tragedies that you turned into music?
I wouldn't necessarily call it a tragedy.
Okay.
It was more of a learning lesson.
Understood.
Because I mean, the relationships I've been in, I don't look at that as tragedy.
Everything's a learning lesson.
Yeah, you feel me? So
I can dig it.
a lot of it just pushed me to express how I felt, and I just made a whole project, the whole 50 Days Later.
It's all about the experiences.
Yeah, and it's like it's different songs, so it's like I did different songs at different times, and it's like all of them just made sense.
Yeah.
The ones that I put on the project made sense.
So, speaking of relationships, what's the groupie life like? What that groupie love be like? How that work out for you?
Well,
how does working out for you? Hold on, pause. Is this your lady?
no.
Okay. I was just listen. I ain't want to be get my man in trouble. You know, he be like shit. Okay. So we all single. We all single.
Questioning.
You
fucking them up.
Listen, because I had to, because I was going to tell him not to ask. Like, you know what? Never mind. Like,
It's too late now. I'm already looking at the line. I don't know what you're talking about. Just,
ain't no groupie love.
Oh no, it is.
Oh, alright. It's plenty.
You just gotta keep it. You gotta stay focused. You can't
Stay
let that-
focused.
Yeah.
What's she laughing for? Because she having a hard time doing that?
I'm always focused.
Oh,
I don't know
alright.
about no groupie love. I mean,
Yeah.
Because you know he R&B too.
Absolutely.
You feel me? So he definitely knows.
I sing in the corner and keep it moving.
So,
You
you already know what that
you
power
don't sing the
is.
drawers on
Like,
your
you
arm.
already know. You don't even do it on purpose.
Cousin, you be crazy like it.
Not no way. What?
You be crazy like it. You ain't no R&B.
I'm a karaoke king.
Oh yeah, go off. You is. Alright, so alright, Jay, I really want to know what your groupie like be like, because you be all over the place. Like he don't only have to focus on
Yo, trash.
one area of where the groupies be at. So what's your groupie love like? Like how they be? What's the craziest thing a groupie ever asked you to do?
Asked me to do.
Yeah.
I'm glad I ain't doing this. That question.
I'm coming back now.
Oh.
Now we coming back.
I don't know what a groupie asked me to do, but I know I know there's been one time where I had a show down in South Padre Island and I smashed 4 Australian chicks at the same time.
Go off, single orgy.
What the fuck is South
Yo, was the
Padre
man? And San what?
And where? In South Padre Island.
In South Padre Island. Babe, you can't go there.
Island?
Amen. Because I'm not single. You not going there. Fuck that.
But I mean, it's
If ever he tried to say it one more
They
time.
can go on tour, Sean.
You ain't going on tour. You not invited.
You say you're not invited.
Dang.
Yes.
Didn't get tickets.
You're not going, okay? You're going to have to watch Jeff live like the rest. I'm sorry, Jay live like the rest of us, okay?
Dang.
All right, so back to Leo because he tried Jip on the question. What's the craziest thing a groupie asked you to do?
It's not a kid show.
No,
It's
no,
not
it
a
definitely
kid
no,
show.
it definitely no churns watching this. Go on.
No, for real. Like I don't. It's cool. Like if they want to get in a show or some show like that, like they be asking niggas to get in, get the VIP. They want bottles. I don't do all that.
Do y'all
So
be-
that's a part of staying focused.
Do y'all be getting like
That's
the
a part
random
of staying
news
focused.
dropped in y'all shit?
What's that?
Y'all said what's that?
Random news.
Yeah, random
Oh, I thought
news.
you said
yeah.
news.
Oh, random
random
news.
news.
Oh, yeah, that's
All the time.
They just be for real.
Yeah, that is.
Do y'all be conversing with them, or they just
That
like
could
drop
happen.
it?
That could happen right now. Like a nude actually could probably got dropped just now somewhere.
That
It'd
is.
be like that's how
Or
like
the
they-
build up, like after the
that's
interview,
how
a
they
nude might
start
get dropped.
conversations.
It might.
Like, that's how this conversation starts.
Speak that shit to his
It'd be,
Oh,
it'd be,
y'all showed that. Y'all
It be-
said
it
the
be-
proof is
it-
in the pudding. This
like,
how
yo,
this conversation started.
listen here.
Hey, yo, ladies. Oh, well, I mean, at least, it's good.
Yeah, I remember with Sway Lee when I was in
I
my
can't.
How is Sway Lee? You know we look alike.
What?
I'm dead.
What?
You know we cousins or whatever. All right, so with both of y'all being from, I'm not playing
That's
with
just
y'all.
see. That's a hey handsome, a hey,
showing
and what
them?
was
Oh,
the
that's
No,
reply?
don't show you.
That was out of nowhere. Like, you feel me? I never had a conversation with her ever. That shit said,
Hey,
it said,
yo.
hey, handsome. I said, hey.
This
And then
is
she
why-
is buying on the bed, busting it open.
But what about the
Men,
good morning ones?
Yes, so they had
Just
me
out of
eat it.
nowhere, though.
this is why men think dropping random nudes
No.
in women inboxes.
No, it's not. I don't drop
We
me.
the ones that don't do
I don't,
it.
right. We the ones that don't do it.
We don't have to do
We
it.
don't do it.
I don't have to.
I would say this. One of my close friends, who's like very famous, he sent a girl nude. He's been getting extorted ever since.
What?
He had to get a lawyer involved because she kept. For one, he went and told his girl so because he knew that it was
Right,
something.
right,
He went
right.
and told his girl, and that messed him up in his relationship, and then he had to go get a lawyer because the first time he paid her like $4,000, and then she was coming back asking for
Just to
more.
not drop the nude?
Yeah.
Why you don't just
Drop
let
it.
her drop it?
This boy drop that shit.
Stay with yourself.
You know what been coming over that shit now?
I'm not saying especially,
Girl.
but if she
Yeah,
already
girl-
knew.
Yeah, no, before.
Oh.
Before he told her. So then she came back for more money, and he was like, nah.
Once
He
you
been
get a
mellow
little
on his
bit,
head Hollywood Inquirer.
once you give him some bread, you already know.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you get the bitch and
I'm definitely coming to fuck back. Fuck you talk about.
All right,
Use more
so with y'all both being from
Oh,
Baltimore,
one quick. Shout out to my guy, Van, my barber. He's tuned in right now.
Hey, Van.
Shout out to him.
keeping niggas clean or whatever. Shout out to you. All right, so with both of y'all being from Baltimore, and I want y'all to also speak from different experiences because, well, I feel like y'all would because you're still here and you're gone. So what's the Baltimore scene? What's the Baltimore music scene like for you while you're still here? And then I'll jump for you for while you're, how it is while you're gone.
Well, I'm in and out, so I don't
Okay.
really.
You're not here consistently.
No.
Okay.
It's because it doesn't. I don't know. Like I support. That's one thing, but I don't.
See what it is. It ain't
I
beneficial.
don't. Yeah. I don't. No. I separate myself. I don't blend with.
You gotta
things
get
that
out.
I just don't match with.
Yeah.
Like if it don't fit me and I got bigger goals, I'm gonna go for it.
I said you local niggas is not my
I'm not
competition.
doing
Facts.
I'm not going. Look, I'm not going
That's
to
really-
That's what I wanted him to say.
Okay,
Like, that
so you
shit
said what
ain't
you said.
beneficial. Like.
Okay, cool. No, but I mean, I definitely agree with you on that. I feel like a lot of times we'll be doing the same thing here that we'll do out of state, but once we get out of state, the people here start paying attention more.
And then the fact that I was out of state, I seen the love that I get out of
Out
state.
there,
Then I
yeah.
come back home and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I do like a
You
minor
niggas
show.
are pathetic.
Right, like it's not even it's a real, like, and
No,
it's not
for
even
real.
just the artists. I'm not talking about artists.
Yeah, but like
at all.
the
I'm
support
talking
and all of
about
that.
yeah, like the people who put together the event, they just throw it together. The
Right.
people who just like have the
They don't take
buildings,
their
they just
time
throw it
with this
together.
shit,
Like
yeah.
they don't care that much about the artists to be like, nah. we
It's
gotta
really
get you.
it's definitely I feel like it's
It's all
definitely a
around.
quick
Yeah.
flip. You know what I mean? They trying to
Yeah, pretty much.
get other people to pay and then get people to pay for the tickets, get
And
y'all
then
to do
keep
the
it going.
promotion, they make the money and they going about their
It's not
business.
about like, hey, like I feel like this one can really do it.
Right,
You feel me?
right.
Until they actually beat that one, and then they like, oh, come on, I can get you in all these shows. Now you're just doing a whole circle.
Right, in front of the same type of crowd for real.
Over and over and over in the same city. Y'all just
Mhm.
keep going back and forth. It's like after a while, you're like, I can't do this. Like you got to do something that I can't do for myself.
I respect that. Go ahead.
I can't.
So what's more efficient? Starting outside and coming in, or starting inside and going out?
To be honest, because I started here and it was a little buzz, but it wasn't nothing like that. Like I was mainly writing more than I was, doing all. But when I got out, it helped But I would still say you should at least give your city a try. You feel me?
Yeah,
It's still like, even though I feel like it did help going back, it's like you should still give it because you don't know.
Right.
You really don't know. These niggas now is doing videos in their kitchen.
Yeah. I'm about to say, and I feel like right now,
And that's their real kitchen. Like their mother.
That's their real kitchen. They ain't rent that bitch.
All that,
You
like,
niggas got 2 hours.
right, they got two shit on the way.
Till you get home, right?
Like,
I know you told me you had something going on, but I want them gone before I get back.
like everything gone, guns, all that, everything.
y'all said everything gone.
All the cool.
So Jay, how do you feel about the Baltimore music scene from being outside?
Well, I mean, like I said, like you said, I started inside out. So when I was here, you know, it was fun. Baltimore music scene was fun. It really wasn't. We didn't really have a big impact as far as like artists and stuff like that when I was here. But I just felt like I was the best producer in the area, and I've been shouting that out for a long time. And I just really felt like it wasn't nothing else left for me to do here, so I felt like I had to leave. And then once I left, my life changed, like honestly. And it was like Leo said, like the love from outside the city was just, it was crazy. It was way more crazy than in Baltimore. And it was funny because every year that I was gone, I would level up. And I would come back to Baltimore and the niggas would look at me like, you ain't did nothing pretty much. Like I went to Giddy House and I was kicking with him, eating dinner with him and Mike Will. And then I come back to Baltimore and niggas was looking at me like, oh, nigga, fuck you. Nigga, like, you ain't shit, you know what I'm saying? And it was just one of them things. And then when I made Dallas my home, Dallas, Texas, it was bittersweet because I was like, yo, the love that I get in Dallas is retarded compared to being in Baltimore. And even so, coming back here, I had went to a party, and the way that the party promoters was even treating me, it was just like, man, y'all niggas is retarded. Like, y'all niggas don't understand. Like, and I don't flex. Like, I used to flex. I don't flex on people no more. Like, when security say something to me or a party promoter charges me to get in their party, I just pay it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even flex on them no more. I just know what it is, and I laugh. But while I'm paying it, I'm laughing at them in their face.
Right.
And I'm
like,
saying to them, like, yo, that's crazy.
Y'all
You're charging me. And that's crazy. But
Right.
here's your $40. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I still, you know, I do it, but it's just like, it's crazy because if you follow me, you'll know that I was just with Kevin Durant 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll know that I just did this track with this person, but y'all treat me like this. But then I go to Dallas, and they're like, yo, let's throw you a party. Let's make some money for you. Let's put some money in your pocket. Like, that's how it is. So that's why I say I'll never leave Dallas. And the Baltimore, the music scene now, I'm proud of the Baltimore music scene now. I mean, we getting looks.
I'm about to say, because the
People
Creek
just-
Boys put us on a little bit.
we getting looks. We just not getting. I mean, we just not. They're not making consistent records. I mean, we're getting looks, but you got to make, you know, consistent records. And I think the biggest record right now to ever have come out of Baltimore rap-wise is the Shorty Shorty record because I hear that record. I've been in 3 or 4 different states in the past 2 weeks. I've heard this record.
You heard the remix?
Nah, I don't get it.
I just heard the remix.
I know what song
And
it's
then
on.
Wiz on the remix.
What's the song?
Wiz and A Boogie on that bitch.
Yeah.
I ain't too sure A Boogie's part, but I fuck with
Bet
Wiz
you
part.
up.
Yeah.
Bet you up.
And even when I'm,
Bet you
even when
up.
I'm
Bet
at-
you up. Bet you up. Bet you up. Bet you up.
that's my shit.
Girl, to it.
We definitely get looks.
That should definitely be
We
rocking.
get looks, but it's like
Because people
that's
ask
my
me all the time. And when I went to, I was in Interscope one time, and then you know the A&R was asking me. He was like, "Yo, so who's popping in Baltimore right now?" And I was like, "Well, I'm working with this artist named such and such." And he's like, "Oh, really? What's his Spotify?" And he pulls up his Spotify, and he's like, "Oh, this nigga's not selling nothing. Oh, let me look at his YouTube. Oh, YouTube numbers? Oh, they're crazy, but he's not selling nothing on Spotify. There's nothing I can do with him." And that's how you look at it.
Damn.
Looking at
That's
the
it. You
numbers.
don't see mean shit no more.
So
Shit
they're
crazy.
so they're definitely going to. I mean, if you pop in, you can't lie and say yeah, I'm popping,
Right,
because
right.
they'll be able to
To
tell.
find
if you
out,
popping.
if you really are.
And you don't even have to be popping in your city. Honestly, if you popping on Spotify, iTunes, if you show you can sell, they're gonna pick you up.
Yeah.
Regardless, if you show that you can at least sell stuff, then they're gonna pick you up.
I will say for myself,
At that point,
even
why
though
the
I'm
fuck
not
is you
in the music industry, just being in the entertainment industry, I do have, I feel like a lot of support in Baltimore, but I just realized that the majority of my support came from people being nosy here in Baltimore. My real support is coming from people that I legitimately just connected with in DC and people that I went to college with down in Georgia. So those are the people that are like really like sharing my videos and commenting on my shit, and it's like people I looked up to in college that are now like inboxing me like, yeah, shorty, I see your podcast, keep going. And it's like, I feel like my friends here, they support me, and then I have a core group of people that support me, but I feel like the majority of people here in Baltimore are only just paying attention because they either want to see you fall, you know, say I told you so, I knew they couldn't do it, you know, whatever the case may be. So I do feel like, I do feel like Leo said, that we should start here because we got to give our city a chance, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel like it is important to branch out because for some reason, our city is a very trendy city. You know, we go with the trend. So until somebody else stamps it, we ain't really fucking with it anyway.
And
You know what I mean?
thing. It was like, why don't y'all, like, why can't y'all just play this record?
Right,
It's not
right,
that-
right.
It's not
It's
that
not a
hard.
bad record.
And
Like,
then
what the
everybody
fuck?
else is playing it. We get DC on. You feel me? We
Yeah,
get Virginia.
yeah,
We get Salisbury, all this. You feel me? But Baltimore just was not with it.
Niggas stubborn as hell. Stubborn as
We
hell.
had meetings.
Play Yellow
two
Baby
meetings. I'm
like
like,
last
oh, y'all
month.
sick? Like, why am I sitting here again?
That nigga's crazy.
Like, y'all gonna play?
Right, right. So I know you saying you get the most love in Dallas. But is there any? I'm about to say, is there any? But I mean, as far as specific cities that you know when you go,
I live in Dallas, so
that's where it's at.
Yeah.
What about for you? What's the city you go to and they always just show you love?
Atlanta is really.
Yeah, I love Atlanta.
You know, they show the most love. So I'd rather go there. Honestly, I'm rather pack up to go there. So,
Yeah.
permanently.
Really? When?
Probably like next year.
Dang. Niggas is getting out of here next year.
Not like, hopefully sooner. But yeah, no less than next year.
I'm not hating.
That's what
You feel me? Niggas is getting out of here.
Yeah, more opportunity. I feel like you gotta get out of the city.
you have to leave.
I
Really?
tell people that all the time. They say, "Nah, you can stay here." No, you can't.
I mean, you can.
I feel like you can build up enough of a buzz, but in order
build the
to,
buzz.
you gotta go.
Yeah,
But that is so sad. That's so sad.
Shit, nowadays in Baltimore, that ain't a bad idea. Shit,
No, facts.
It's like a certain time limit you got on it. Build your buzz and get the fuck out. Or die.
Yeah.
You can't just sit on
That's
it.
facts.
Yeah, you can't sit on it.
Because you gotta think about everybody that actually had a buzz or came from Baltimore. Either they in a position where they can't leave Baltimore, in a position where now they locked up. Like, what's his name? Moose can't really do too much, but he doing enough of what he can do. Then Scholar locked up now. Two niggas that basically was the face, and the only nigga now is like shorty. Is the lane wide open now?
I'm about to say,
So
what
it's
the hell
like-
is Tate even
Yeah,
doing
I
that?
was literally about to say take. What about take?
Don't nobody know Tate out here chilling. I guess he said, fuck that shit.
Reality shows and shit.
I was about to say he moving. You feel me? He on BET.
Take make the best songs.
He got the
I feel like Take
yo.
make the best records.
His,
I-
and they
the best-
actually are
like the
last.
best complete commercial type records. I think
Yeah,
Take make the best.
yeah.
Like,
Because his Baltimore song will forever bump, I think. I feel like
His
whenever...
Baltimore
But he
song.
got so much more.
Because
of
it's
his
His
shit.
Baltimore song, like
He
they
got
got
a-
Tip Tree
Right.
Baltimore.
I mean, but he did his own Spencer.
Yeah,
And then it's another
But I
nigga
feel
that
like
took
his
the beat and
version,
never still
I feel like
shit
his
too.
version would go just as long as
it's like
theirs
I
did.
mean, some niggas put themselves in positions. Like he did an interview with he did with Dame Dash.
Take that.
Yeah,
Talking
that
about
shit
stable?
that shit went up, came down real quick. If you caught it, you seen it, you seen it.
Yeah.
And that shit fucked your shit up. Like yo was basically helping Dame Dash expose 300. Whole time he thinking that it's just a simple, you know, like
Damn.
maybe they'll look and listen because I'm with Dame. But
Right.
whole time Dame had a
His own
little secret,
motive.
yeah.
Damn.
Because he later came out and apologized to all them niggas that he was talking shit about.
That's fucked up.
So it's like,
that big ass apology.
Niggas ain't shit.
That's what I was just
and
saying.
then it's like on 300, it's like,
It was a lot of shit.
video-
That's because he'll follow legal.
yeah, I mean, it was on your live and then like you took it down. You probably can find it or some shit, but it went up. It was up probably for like an hour. That shit came straight down. Because you could tell he looked uncomfortable doing the motherfucker interview. Like the whole time he was talking, he was just like, you
Damn.
know, like trying to explain the situation. Like he was, because in a video of his, he was going off on his live, like talking about how 300 won't let him do this. Like talking bitch, like, you feel me? Like, get me the fuck out of here. So Dame Dash was like, let me go ahead and talk to this artist of 300 where these niggas that I kind of got this issue with. Let me get him on camera. Nigga looked so uncomfortable doing the
That's
interview.
fucked up.
Because he know that his career is in jeopardy, but at the same time, this could be my get out of jail. The whole time now you just, like, nigga, you had a PlayStation commercial.
Right.
You done caught
Yeah, I'm not
yourself.
gonna lie.
You was out here being marketable. Like, you was like a low key, like you was like a different kind of Lil Uzi in a sense because you was a weird, different. Like you're weird, but you're a cool rapper.
Yeah.
Right.
And you had all these little niggas hype. Like you had your little scene, you had the colleges on lock, and then for whatever reason, 300 ain't doing what they doing, and then Dame just came and like, yeah, because I don't even see your post no more. Like I don't really see you. You're not as active as he was before.
At all. Because at one point I was trying to get Tate on the show and he just like vanished.
See? Yeah, like I used to see this nigga posting on hella shit. Like he's always something about you, bro.
Aw,
That's
poor
how the
Tate.
game go, and now Shorty's just out here just booming.
That's his cousin.
Aw.
Oh, that's his cousin?
What time is it?
Okay.
That's
only
cousin.
7:30?
Yes, 7:30.
All right, bet. I'm gonna get into your quick, questions that I have for you real quick because I do have a couple things that I want both of y'all opinion on, and then we'll get into your own personal interview too. So you already talked about what made you get into producing. Who was the first artist to use one of your beats?
Joe Budden.
Really?
My nigga Joe.
Joey?
What's the music?
I produced this. I co-produced a track called "Anything Goes" on Halfway House.
On Halfway House.
Me and the gang.
You excited, kid?
Me and
I'm still in here.
So what's one artist that you're dying to work with?
Eminem.
I thought you worked with
I
Eminem
did.
before. But you dying to work with him again?
No, that's the one that I was dying to work with.
Oh, so and you already did it?
Yeah.
Oh, bet. Ain't nobody else?
Drake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me know when that happens.
It's close.
I'm coming.
I got the next single with his best friend TV Gucci. I'm actually just texting him now because we about to drop it next week.
Oh,
That's
bet.
you heard the song? He be like, something on my back. TV Gucci, you got my back.
Yeah.
That's his man. So we about to do that and drop that next week.
Oh, Jay.
Eminem though, yo.
That's my favorite artist.
Like Eminem though.
Yeah.
Please don't get him started on Eminem, Lord.
I wasn't even. I ain't
Which
gonna
Eminem song?
Eminem. Oh, it's called Rainy Days with A Boogie.
Okay.
You heard it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my beat. Fuck you mean?
This nigga made niggas listen to that whole Eminem album.
Chris Brown? Oh yeah, him too. He's on my list.
Yeah, I was about to say
But I got 3 records with Chris. It just didn't make the album. I had 3 records and it didn't make the album.
For Indigo?
Yeah.
So you technically
Damn.
did.
But I knew the one of the songs I knew wasn't gonna make it, but the other one I don't know why he passed up on it. But I mean, I'm still in the future because me and his best friend Hoodie Baby is like my daughter's like.
That's the nigga.
Okay. Okay.
So it's gonna happen. I just gotta get the right. For one, this is the thing. I'm 1,000% sure that if I lived in LA, I would be all over the album. I probably have 2 or 3 joints on there, but because I don't live there, then I can't be in everybody's face all the time. That's all they do. They just be in people's faces. Cause like if I lived there, I'd probably be with Eric Bellinger like every other day, and we probably would have made something. But because I don't live there, I can't be in everybody's face. So I'm sending stuff.
Right.
So it's
Okay.
hard.
Yeah.
So would you
Understand.
say the best place to go is LA?
Yeah, but you can't if you don't have the bread to do it or the connections. It's not. You won't be spinning your wheels and you'll get mad. You want.
Yeah,
Start
LA,
in
that's
Atlanta
a tough
first.
city. Yeah, that's a tough city to try and break without
Because I hated
connections
it
or
in
bread.
2012 when I left and came back to Baltimore. I hated LA, and
Yeah.
then once I got my clout up a little bit, now I go back and I just love LA.
You'll say, fuck that city. All right, now.
I
I was just like, right. All right, so do you feel like you made it?
No, you can't, in a sense.
Because I feel like you made it.
And it's weird because
Like, I would
it's
love to be in the position that you in.
It's like yes and no.
Like, I'm cool with that level. Like, if it talks to Slick,
Yeah.
it's
Set
just,
that level.
I'm cool with that. Like, I'm
you just
cool
gotta.
with
It's
that.
like when you're
No,
surrounded by.
I'm okay. I can get satisfied easy. I get comfortable.
But when
quick.
you're surrounded by
I
your
know
peers,
me.
and your peers is getting you $1 million deals and doing brand deals and they're traveling and they're winning Grammys and getting top 10 Billboard placements. It's
Yeah,
like
well,
because
yeah.
I haven't even cracked the top 10 on the Billboard, so I haven't done nothing. Like
Yeah.
even though most of them are getting lucky, like to me, I mean it's a little bit, it's God, but it's a little
I'm
bit of
about to say,
luck.
cause you be everywhere, yo.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like,
I'm
yo,
surprised.
he made it. I know him. I feel like if you end up on TV, I'm gonna be one of the people like.
I mean,
yo.
this is definitely. I think
I
this is
know
definitely.
him.
This has been my best year. I definitely think I will be nominated for a Grammy at the end of the year, but I just got to keep working. And,
Yeah, consistency.
Mhm.
I get that. All right, so if you could change one thing from the past,
Mhm.
what would it be?
Bring my mother back. I would try to fix the problem of how my mother passed away and, you know, bring her back.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I will fix from my past. Everything else is a learning lesson. Like that fucked up deal that I signed in 2013 that held me back from everything. It just created me, you know, a better character and, you know, a better way to live my life. Because if I wasn't in that deal, who knows, I could have made a lot of money fast and then blew it and then been stuck. But instead, I was able to mature so that now when a lot of money comes, now I can, you know, take care of my family, my responsibilities, not wild out and do stupid stuff. So everything's a learning lesson. I feel like so I wouldn't know that at the time.
Yeah. Respect. All right, so we're gonna jump into today's quickies. Not a lot happened. For y'all, I'm not sure if y'all ever really watched the whole show, but my quickies are pretty much whatever celebrity news I felt like was relevant to talk about that happened since the last show. So not a lot has happened. So I just kind of want to get your opinion on some things that have happened over the past couple of weeks. Okay. Being men in this industry, and I'll start with Lael since I gave you some time. Well, how do you feel about what Jermaine Dupri said about female artists? Do you agree with him? Do you feel like he reaching, he should, you know, just go over there because Jermaine Dupri ain't did too much in years?
The same way I feel about Troy Taylor and how it's an honor to work with him and even, you know, text him or hear his input on anything. Like, that's how I look at Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
He said it, it's like he's not really saying it to
be
put you down. He's telling you, like, hey, switch it up. He's not like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't look at it as he was being.
Oh, no, I definitely agree with you.
I
definitely agree with you.
But at the same time, it is women that are, you know, doing the complete opposite.
I agree with Cardi's
They just don't get
response
the
to him.
they just don't get the recognition that they, you know, because they not talking about that. Like, people like to see that more than they'll like to see a smart, educated. They'll rather see a girl being like, yeah, I used to strip, so what? You feel me? Like, yeah, I still do that shit for some money. What's up?
I'm about to say a girl reading a book and a girl shaking her ass.
Nobody's going. So,
It's two different things.
but you can still be different. You don't have to necessarily be reading a book.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like, and that's what I think he's saying. He just, it didn't come out like that. It didn't, you know, it came out like
They ain't feel the need to sugarcoat it.
at all, because that's just how
I
it
fuck
is.
with that because
like,
I don't got time for the sugar and the coating either.
that's how I felt. I said what I said.
Yeah, big facts. What
But-
you think?
I think that I mean they should be happy because now they talking about women rap, real heavy. Women rap is at an all-time high. So
And I feel like a lot of
they should be,
women.
regardless of
Yes.
what you said. I mean, I wouldn't if I was a girl. I wouldn't care. I would keep doing what I've been doing. I mean, all he's doing is shedding light. But you know, people in this day and age, everybody just take offense to everything.
Oh, you know, somebody got to have a problem with something. You can't say a damn thing out here. That's why I be trying to tread lightly sometimes because I don't want to get canceled before I get stuck.
No, that's true too.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Very true.
I can't say too much about my opinion on, you know, certain things. They had a whole squad come out and shut my shit down. I be like, dang. You feel me? Every time I go live, they write in the comments, going off. Like, I can't do that shit. So, but I do, I agree with Jermaine Dupri. But like I said, you know, last week, I agree with Cardi's response to him too. It is a lot of women out here doing shit and they just not getting the recognition, but now they will be. So how do y'all feel about this ASAP situation? What's going on with ASAP Rocky? How do you feel about that?
I feel real. It touched me in a different way because ASAP is like one of my good friends. So it's like, you know, like
you chill with ASAP and shit like that.
ASAP are really cool.
Yeah.
So, and I know him. You know, and Rock is not the type of dude. Like, if anything, he's gonna diffuse a situation before he even lets anything escalate. Like, he's the type of chill, laid back, yo, let's just have fun, go get some girls, let's talk about fashion type of nigga. So for that to happen to him, I know his buttons was pushed, and I see it all the time when people run up on these celebrities like they not nothing. Like, it's just like they're supposed to just take these pictures and, you know, talk to them. So it's crazy, and I stand with ASAP on that, and I'm like, fuck Sweden. Like, I'm not like, you know what I mean? Like, I won't go to Sweden, none of that. You know what I mean? G feel the same way. G-Eazy, he feel the same way. Like, niggas don't, like, that shit is just trash. You know what I mean? Sweden got some badass bitches, you know what I'm saying? But they just gotta come to
They gotta come this side.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're not really rocking with Sweden right now. But I do think that Donald Trump is helping him get out of prison. Y'all gonna see a lot more black people fucking with Donald Trump, and don't be surprised if Donald Trump get elected for another term.
This is changed
Oh,
right
for
here. This
real?
shit
ASAP?
crazy. Yeah.
Oh, because
This
it's
shit,
just
yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty
That's what
big.
he needed.
It's pretty big,
The
bro.
first thing that
It's
he said the
Right.
African
Oh, now you
African
care about the
American
African
community.
American.
You know, they really feel
He gonna
strongly
use it.
about this, so
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and
he
do everything in
gonna
my
use
power.
this, and I'm telling you, it's
Get
cool.
the
I said,
fuck.
man.
Get
I
the
said, y'all
fuck.
blacks, don't y'all for ASAP, huh? All right, I fuck with ASAP, but y'all
Bullshit.
better not vote this nigga back in office.
Right, right.
For
It's
Fred
like,
ASAP.
don't y'all start reaching
You
that.
feel me? Like, and it's not no disrespect like you feel me. I don't never want to see nobody behind no walls, especially not off no shit like
It's just-
that.
It's a sticky situation.
But this
bro.
is just
It's
wild
bad.
that
It's
now-
it's a crazy spot right now.
Out of nowhere, now the spotlight is on Trump, also
Yup.
ASAP shit.
Yep. Yep.
Sympathy vote.
Yep.
And now
What
ASAP
the
got to do a
fuck?
commercial. Got to now endorse. It got to come
Yup.
out the office like everybody else.
Yo, I-
Yep, that's what
That
about to
shit
happen.
wild, yo. He got to come out the office,
And what y'all
out
gotta
of Trump
understand-
Towers.
They gotta understand the influence that ASAP has in the
Right,
music
that's
industry.
right. And that,
Like,
yo,
everybody fucks with
that's
ASAP.
why I say that shit. The whole ASAP community is like them niggas can stop rapping right now and they just still got a whole different kind of wave, yo. It's
Like, I feel
really
like you just
nasty,
said
yo.
something like the world is about to burn.
Yo, like this is if you think about it, yo, Donald Trump never had the black vote. When every time somebody came out of the Trump Towers after having a meeting with him, they always looked awkward as fuck coming out that bitch. Like they just saw it, they just signed their life over.
Yeah, like,
Steve Harvey had the best show next to Ellen. Now this nigga show is canceled.
Cut.
You feel me? Like Kanye West came out of that bitch. Now Kanye West is we see Kanye, but it's a whole different type of nigga. And now Kim K is getting niggas out of jail. How the fuck does that happen?
Wow,
Like shit is y'all don't see this shit. He's stepping in Trump Towers. Ray Lewis ain't doing no type of real nothing out here ever since he done did all that buffoonery. This nigga got his little induction, got a retired jersey, all that shit. This nigga gave y'all a 4-hour speech, and niggas couldn't tell you one line from it.
Kiss my kids. He said that.
Okay, there you go. That's one line niggas probably remember.
in the mouth.
But it's just wild that niggas that really fuck with Trump don't fuck with Trump. Like the people that really have fucked with Trump over the years and shit really don't fuck with Trump. So
All right, Jay got to dip out of here.
Yeah, I
He
got
got a networking event to go to or whatever.
this is
Yeah.
wild out here, yo. Just stay woke, yo. Don't free ASAP, yo. But don't put Trump back in office, yo.
I was about to say, like, if that's all it takes for,
Let him buy some art off that wall before he leaves.
if that's all it takes for Trump to get back in office or for Trump to get the black vote, we are so shallow.
That ain't. He might get the black vote because he's trying to fucking cancel child support.
Nah, yo. I'm feel like this, yo.
Somebody
Trump-
might feel that shit.
Trump is
like,
never gonna not be for the whites. All right, let's feel like that. You feel me? So
Never
even if
not.
he did cancel child support or whatever the case may be,
Your black ass.
it's gonna be a situation where you have to pay off your child support.
I'm just saying.
But it's gonna be like a cool shit for the white people. It's gonna be some way to give them the upper hand. Like, hey, you know what? You get half off of your child support, but y'all niggas over here, y'all still gotta pay all that shit off. No more child support, but y'all still got 10 years that you gotta pay this shit off now.
All I'm saying is, us as a people should refrain from ignorance and try not to, like think about shit like, oh, he going to take away child support. Let's vote for him again. Like, I hope that doesn't happen.
Right,
Or I hope it
right.
doesn't come to, oh, he free ASAP. Let's vote for him again.
That's
That's
why
how-
I said,
that's how it's looking.
I hope we not
Refrain
that
from
shallow.
ignorance.
You know what I mean? We
That's how
that
it's
shallow
looking.
just to vote for him over some miscellaneous shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's extra.
We gotta be better.
All right. How do you feel about ASAP being, shut down and everything?
I always like situations like that. I put myself in.
You kind of remind me of ASAP a little bit, like between ASAP, Travis Scott.
Like hashtag ASAP on this.
Oh, well. Cool. Got you.
Yeah, like I feel like situations like that, like I always put myself in it because that could be me, that could be me.
Yeah.
And like he wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah.
And then I watched like I don't know if everybody else saw it, but like a video of him trying to like
Yeah, I seen the whole video.
people putting it down like
The keys and shit like
shut
that.
up,
Yeah.
like.
Right.
Like,
They-
the motherfuckers do it, though.
They smacked this security guard with the phone. Like, come on, like,
Yo, the security guard nigga was being calm as a bitch.
Yeah,
Like,
Yo,
like,
super
And they
calm.
said
Bitch security
they said that the guys that excuse me, they had the altercation with, they aren't pressing charges against them. Because the way Sweden viewed the video, they said that the friend smacked the security with the headphones in self-defense.
Of what?
Of what the big before
That's
they
literally
was
like
coming to us,
that
they
was
said
literally
leave us
what I
alone.
read before
That-
I got
They
here.
said go that way.
It's like 5-7 minutes of that video.
That's what I'm like. I don't
the
know
first
which
the
way
first
they
4
decide.
minutes are ASAP Rocky and I'm telling them niggas yo to chill,
Right.
to calm the fuck down. It's not. This nigga got some. They
But they
even.
look like they was
Some,
on some shit.
yeah,
I don't
like
know
they
what
even
the
got
hell
some
they
girls that
were
was walking up the
like.
street that spoke their language to
Right.
tell them niggas to chill. Like
Right,
niggas is using
right.
every type of resource
Way,
niggas
that's
had. Like
That's
I didn't
crazy.
even see how it got to him slinging them, but
yeah,
I
they
mean,
definitely didn't show that part. But
before you even see that, you see everything else.
Mhm.
Like
that's
you
enough to
niggas
keep a
all-
nigga out of that. In America, that's enough.
Right.
You got your
right,
ass whooped.
Right, right.
You was
That's
looking
just-
for.
It is what it is.
Matter of fact, you matter of fact, put your hands behind your back.
And it is what it is. All right, we gonna keep it moving. Hot girl summer.
Cancel.
Y'all are down 100 points.
200.
Lala,
Oh.
after causing a scene,
Oh.
which is why I told her to sit her old ass down, is back with Carmelo. We all knew that was gonna happen. And that's why I was like, when she was on the fucking stage, like, real ass bitch, get the fuck up out of nigga, trying to convince everybody. I was like, girl, sit the fuck down. You too old for that shit. Like,
We trying to tell
okay,
them, yo.
it's two pictures now of her trying to be around this nigga on the sneak tip. One of her getting in the car and one of them sitting, it looks like at a gym. It looks like they on some bleachers. She went back to the nigga.
It's AU season.
Now that she's done causing a scene,
It's AU season, and now you are stuck.
Bullshit.
the hot girls are down.
Hot girl
100
down
points.
100 points because you now you are traveling with the family.
Okay?
You ain't doing no movies, Lala.
Like, what's that?
That's your last season of
Like,
Power.
who's it- right.
Mello ain't got no games, no off season, no
He
no
probably
summer
smashed
league
their ass up
workouts.
about that shit too. Like,
You never
so
gonna
so
see
you was
that
on stage like you don't give a fuck about me
At all.
Cause
Because
she
that-
got out cause I
You don't fuck about
don't.
what?
Cause I don't.
You don't give a fuck about what? What you say?
Man, shut up.
What was that? Did you say?
That's why I said she was drug texting that nigga that night.
I be trying to tell people, yo, like, once you on paper, you can talk all that shit you want to, yo. At the end of the day, you already know what the fuck it is. Like, stop playing. Like, you know hot girl summer. Like, y'all leader is not in a full blown relationship. Y'all leader is now with blue hearts around everything now. She just so happy to be, ooh, got y'all bitches. And I got a degree. She's
And I
smart.
got a
It's like y'all dumb. Y'all fall for anything. Hot girl summer. Now y'all out here bored as shit. Mad.
Mad.
Look,
Half of them taking, half of them pregnant.
don't even know what they really taking. Niggas out here pregnant. That shit be wild too.
Fuck y'all.
Look what you doing today. Nothing pregnant by who? on Facebook. Single as a bitch.
Single is
You're
a
so
bitch.
disrespectful.
8 months
He
later.
right though. He
Baby
right.
shower invites.
So right.
Like, god damn.
Good parties.
That sound like some real shit.
Ladies, y'all making it bad for us.
Hot girl summer canceled.
That's just
If I had a belt, I'd break
It
it.
sounded
Just don't
embarrassing
say if I
when you
had a
say it out
belt.
loud.
Just don't have
It's right, when you say all that shit out
It
loud.
sounded embarrassing as shit.
When the leader, look, the leader is pregnant. She gonna be pregnant soon. Cause how many baby mothers Moneybag got? 4 already.
9, 8.
8 baby mothers? He got that many baby mothers?
Damn, I thought it was 4.
He
She
got
pregnant now.
anything
She
over
said
2
she
is
pregnant now.
Anything over
Listen.
2.
Hey yo, if we shut her career down like that,
Listen,
3 maybe.
well,
because what's
Kanye
that? Like, right, here you
shut
go.
that
He was about to, I knew he was about to say,
And
because
who
Cardi
else?
ain't
What's
shut.
the other? What's the other?
Young Miami.
Young Miami, right? Y'all leaders, look, y'all leaders are in relationships,
Young
pregnant,
Miami
and in
not even
jail.
like, first of all,
Listen,
Young
that's
Miami
crazy.
is
Y'all
a city girl.
listen. I want you to understand how
It's
this
the
shit sounds.
difference between the
Okay.
hot girls and the
Okay,
city
well
girls.
listen to this. Your hot girl, your leader, is in a relationship.
It's the difference.
The city girl is pregnant, and the other city girl is in jail.
There you go.
It's a hot girl summer like shit, huh?
Yo, that's
Between the
what
hot
y'all
girl
want.
and the city girl.
That's what y'all
Huh?
want.
What's the difference between the hot girl and the city
It's all the
I
same.
feel like
One is spicier than the other.
It's Donald Trump.
One is spicier than the other.
I feel like a city girl a little bit more raunchy.
She a little bit raw raunchy, but
I
she
feel
trying
like
to live
she
a hot
a little
girl.
raunchy.
She know the hot. She
I
know
feel
the
like a
hot girl.
you know, she just, you know,
She know the hot girl requirements. She
She
just
not-
turn that shit up a
She not
notch.
cruddy with it. Then.
Yeah, city girl credit.
She turned that shit up a notch. She be like, oh, it's you
That's
gotta
my
be,
opinion.
you gotta have a
Don't
heart
show
and still
movie
do
for
what?
us.
Nah, fuck a heart. We're gonna fuck this nigga over and then we're gonna get pregnant and say we in love.
So
All right,
you
bet.
can be in a relationship and be a hot girl, but you can't be in a relationship and be a city girl.
They just pregnant
I mean,
by
you can, but it ain't real.
they just pregnant by niggas that like to say they the best producer and got the. Cause that's what her baby father said, yo.
Come on,
young
we're
man.
gonna keep it moving. We're not
All
playing.
right, I'm sorry. Hot girl
We
summer
not.
canceled or it's on pause.
All right,
Nigga
so
said Area 51.
I just want to know.
Please do that. All y'all dumb niggas.
I just want to know if y'all are here for this. I think that I am. I think I am. Eddie Murphy is the newest comedian to get a Netflix special.
I hope that nigga
And
is
I think
funny.
that's gonna be coming. I want to see
I'm
it.
here for it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna watch it, but
Yeah,
I'm just
real
not
comedian. He
excited
set the
for
bar.
it.
You're not excited
Thank
for
you.
it?
I'm gonna watch it when it
But
comes
he
out,
set the
but
bar,
I just
though.
can't
Yeah.
find the excitement.
All
He
right.
was a rock star.
I can't.
That's what I'm
Alright,
saying.
so-
like-
But he set the bar. People weren't doing that
Yeah,
first.
but
Alright.
Nobody
but-
put him on VHS. He was the first to do it.
yeah, in the 80s.
So if we gonna say
But he
It's
set
like
the bar.
it's like it's not exciting.
if we gonna
Nah,
say we
he
gonna
inspired
put it like this. When it came down to Monique, it was a what have you done for me lately thing. Eddie Murphy has not done anything for me lately, so there is no excitement. The same way that Monique, if she had a stand up, I would go watch it, but I wouldn't be excited to watch it.
Like
I give it the respect that it's due. I see the bag is secured. Do I feel like Eddie Murphy right now is worth $70 million? No.
But Charlie Murphy will be though.
Charlie Murphy, 70 mil over Eddie right now? Yes.
I agree.
That's a fact. You want to know why? Charlie Murphy is still, he was still writing.
And working.
He never stopped working. He never was, even when they niggas was like, okay, we need somebody to open a show.
He was a hell
Oh,
of
we
a
gonna fucking call Charlie. Charlie was getting that bag every day of the week. Eddie Murphy's getting royalties. He's getting his name alone brings people. Okay, but the last time we saw Eddie Murphy, I'm gonna say for me was Norbit. I wasn't really impressed. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. You feel me? Like that was my last impression off of it. Will I give it the
Somebody
segment?
asked
My last impression of him was
Like
somebody asked Sarah.
and the last and what was
Eddie
it?
laughs.
The Dr. Doolittle, the last one. Like, come on, like.
I fuck with Dr. Doolittle.
I mean, it's not to say you don't fuck with it, but it's like if we gonna say, do I think
At one point in time, Eddie accommodated the white people.
Yeah.
anything?
Siri don't have the answer.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
no.
damn.
Yeah.
I think it was Norbit though.
So if Monique right now wanted to fight her case, I'd listen.
She don't.
I'd listen this
She don't
time.
deserve a
I
million
don't.
dollars.
She don't. But right now, she definitely has something to talk about. She definitely
That's
can hit
how y'all
niggas.
get it.
She definitely can hit niggas for the interview and be like, so she can come back with her husband this time.
Eddie ain't been doing shit.
I want to see the Breakfast Club. I need Charlamagne to go ahead and be like, you know what, Monique, you know what, after really sitting down thinking about this shit, you might have a point right here because Eddie Murphy ain't did shit. But he about to get 70 mil for a stand-up that could be.
Well, they said they still negotiating.
But it's the fact that it's at $70 million.
So that means it's going to be around 70 million.
It's
So
already
even
there.
okay, we're not 70. Fuck it, 75. Because what you gonna do to Eddie Murphy is his name alone, his resume of all of the years. He's taken over each decade. He's been relevant, and now we just see him with his baby mothers and kids. That's the most comedy that I see because
Everybody
Eddie
wants to
Murphy.
know what's going on with him, so that might.
So that's what's gonna bring it. This is like Kevin Hart to us because this is our era. Like granted, we know a 10, 15-year hiatus out of nowhere and came back, and a popping ass comedian or old school comedian that you know that still stay relevant. For instance, Charlie Murphy. And then all of a sudden, Kevin Hart come back and it's 85 million. And Charlie like, the fuck you mean? You giving me 60 and you about to get this nigga 85 and I'm relevant for every year. Monique's relevant in comedian clubs. They're talking about her. Eddie Murphy don't know shit. Nigga just boom. We just $70 million. Eddie Murphy Netflix series. Like what the fuck?
Monique is the butt of the joke in the comedy club.
She is now, but she can reverse it now.
I just feel like
It's just Monique did too much, I guess.
It's just a respect factor. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like
That's
Eddie
a big ass
Murphy.
bag, though. 70 million.
That's a big ass bag.
They gave Dave
I'm
Chappelle
definitely
60,
into
so
that.
they definitely gonna give Eddie 70. So that's how they looking at it. Like
His name alone
He gonna get
rings
that 7.
bells.
He might
That's
get
what
75.
happens when the fuck.
That's what I'm saying. He fuck around and get 80. He fuck around and just own Netflix after this.
All right, well listen, let's keep it moving. So you know how we was talking about R. Kelly going to jail?
Jail.
He really going to jail.
Yo, but hold on, this man.
He being held with no bail right now.
Yo, so I want to be solitary.
Nigga
Fine,
said,
put me in solitary.
That
Nigga said, I'm dead. Put me in a
the
room.
judge not letting him out. Like,
He wants
Listen.
to, I'm not off the fact that he wants a computer.
He wants a computer. He said that?
He wants a
can't
computer
read.
to finish his. He finishes his album.
You just told us you
He
can't
can read a little bit,
You
can't
just
you?
told us you can't read.
But
You
he
want a
can.
computer?
But this is the thing though. He only needed. He just need beats. Somebody to record. Trust me, it's a nigga in jail that can. Nigga, it's R. Kelly in jail. You think them niggas in jail they gonna make? They probably make that shit sound better than niggas outside of jail.
Hey,
You gotta think about
but
it.
he said just a computer.
But I'm gonna put it like this.
He didn't.
It's
yo,
wild.
listen,
If they give him, which they, I know they're not. But
You never
I
know.
don't
the
know.
fact-
But they saying it's
Oh.
the same fucking tapes that he went to court for in 2008.
no, they said they found
No,
some.
They found
More
more.
of the same
They was
tapes.
They
taking
found,
tapes.
they
Oh,
found
Different
over.
audio
They found
tapes.
over 20 more.
More.
They
Tapes,
find
not
shit.
DVDs,
More.
but tapes.
It didn't just stop at 20.
Yeah.
They
Just
said
as
more.
good.
Yes, nigga, we going to the catalog. 96.
So somebody ain't
The fuck?
for the evidence. You gotta buy VHS.
Niggas,
Nigga.
they probably took. And the crazy part is when the evidence come to trial, I low key want to see like did they take pictures of all the videotapes that's like there?
just lined up on the wall in the
They probably
bookshelves.
did.
Yo really do probably got a whole room full of.
That's the
Yo said the vault. This
Like
nigga
one of the
had
things in the movies where you just push the thing and it go shh and the doors open.
Fuck
And then
the
it's
thing
just
about
a
it is,
whole-
I still feel like it's. I want the motherfucker to go to jail,
Yeah.
but I just feel like it's like gonna be some small
They gonna
ass
fuck
whip
this shit up.
that he gonna get off.
Mm-hmm.
Like I really feel like
They'll
he
be
gonna
back out here
just-
singing
yeah,
I
like-
don't think he's gonna get off. I think he's just gonna get a little bit of like less time than what we think.
I feel like
what,
we
what do y'all think he's
people
gonna
gonna be
get?
disappointed.
Man,
I don't
he
know.
get
I
five.
mean,
You like 5 to 7.
Overall,
I'm
saying
You think
overall.
that's it?
That's petty though.
He ain't gonna get much.
5 to 8?
That's
Like,
like
Mace those
enough
niggas
of
wait
it.
till we shut the shit and get the
Right.
shit.
Nah,
But
Hit
his
me all
lawyer,
three.
his
Yeah,
lawyer
that's
said,
not right.
his lawyer said
That's
that
crazy.
if he is convicted for everything that they saying that he did, he's gonna spend his whole life.
Damn.
It's over.
I'm about to say, that's what I think.
So that's what I'm like,
They about
have
to
you
be
seen-
sat
have you
down.
seen
You
the
can
I'm
argue
dealing
with
with
any
it.
of it.
with the guy with the dreads, the lawyer. When they asked him, they said,
Where's it?
well, you have a 20-year-old daughter. How would you feel if she was? He
I
was
did
like,
see
He
that.
said-
I would never have her around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did
He
see
tried to
that.
switch-
It was like,
he
what
switched
they-
it up and was like, I would never have her around anybody. I'm
Right.
like,
No,
Man.
you know something. That first
This
ass was the
Right.
right.
This nigga said, "Oh, y'all thought y'all got me." The camera with the glasses on. That's like when that little meme when the niggas say some slick ass shit and the looks come on and shit. Niggas said, looked at the cat, say, "Yo,
the
this
bad
is
thing
smooth
is,
ass."
they did get you.
They did.
They
yo.
did get you.
They about to
Big
use
facts.
that. They about to.
Big facts.
Yo, listen.
It's memes all over. Like,
And
you,
All right,
one of
let's
the
keep
girls
it
is like,
moving.
nah, girls.
This is pretty much it, but this is for another person that I'm just gonna assume he can't read either, and he probably don't need a computer himself.
Oh man.
Future.
Oh shit.
Oh man, what did Uncle Future do?
I love Future. Like, don't get
So
me
it's
wrong,
better, guys.
sensational.
What
Okay.
Sensational.
I love Future. But he spoke out about, the situation with his bodyguard or whatever. And
What happened to the body?
So it's
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
body, you ain't seen
It
the
was
video?
like
Nigga
it was-
face plant.
it
I was like,
it was
damn.
Somebody
They stretched the shit
dropped
out
that
of
nigga.
him.
Like,
Look,
ran
you know
up
how-
behind him, rocked
You
his
know
jaw.
how security is like
Yo,
watching
fell
all
down.
around you, you feel me?
Uh-huh.
Like he probably just was trying to get him away, you feel me? And
Yo,
he got
right,
him by
right.
himself.
Uh-huh.
Future, as you can see in the video, is all the way up there, you feel me?
Yo, that nigga look like
His security guard fighting him and then
But-
he's just like, yeah, you about to say.
Now, the part that said that,
But
now,
look, they about to show
but
what
see,
Future is.
listen,
They
but
about to
hold
show.
on. You ain't listened to the video?
Yeah.
No, I ain't.
Okay,
They
if
go
you
up to you.
hear the video, they are yelling.
Yeah.
Future security got knocked out right behind Future.
Future, he
And
was.
Future ass kept fucking
Yeah,
walking.
he did. He said, yeah.
I know he heard them niggas yelling because it was a bunch of
But it
niggas
looked like
yelling.
it was like a festival in his, in his defense. So I'm not going. It looked like it was like, what?
he heard
where
that.
he at? Like,
He's not-
he's not even
He's
looking at
far
me
from
like
the
he's-
security, but he's not far from the people because the
From
dudes is running up
But he
behind
got
him.
knocked out.
Like Future
And
security,
they yelling.
Future like right where you at, walking away. They right here, like
See-
Future security got knocked out, and
Security
Future
with
and,
TV at.
and
Like, that
Future
shit
is
don't-
just
on the
walking.
floor.
He's just walking.
Man,
He want to get up and do that. Like, yo, what the fuck?
But see, the thing about it is,
That shit was wild.
If Future
What
just
Future-
sitting,
when Future spoke out about it, he typed it instead of speaking it. And
Hey,
I couldn't
yo.
figure out what the fuck he was trying to say.
Oh,
you
shit. Where is
serious?
that?
It's on the shade room.
Oh, damn. Hold on.
That boy said, leave me out of anything. Or something like,
Damn.
his grammar is terrible.
Future speaks on second. My phone be picking up everything. Basically, these fake,
Terrible.
basically
Read that
these
shit.
fake goons asked to suck my dick for a picture. I told them no. Apparently, they get angry and some sucker shit. I left the airport. They edited the video. They filmed and sent it to the blogs. Real tough guys. What they did to security, I didn't see. Period. I'm not a witness to anything. Leave me out of anything. Leave me out of anything have to do with this incident.
Wow.
You see how he gotta read it? He can't even figure out how to. He can't even just flow through it and read it. Yo,
On the Future, you feel me? But listen, when like
Wow.
I was like,
Niggas
Future,
said they asked for what?
like Future, what the
Hold
fuck
up,
are you
suck my
trying to
dick for a
say?
picture.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was. Whoa.
So I suck your dick, did I take a picture of you? I'm confused.
Wait, I'm
Like,
confused. Who's benefiting?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck is going on
I
here?
don't know what the. That's what. Listen,
I don't.
Fuck.
Uncle Future probably shouldn't have said shit.
Preacher,
Hey,
preacher,
yo.
preacher.
Okay, I said nothing.
I was saying,
Niggas
cuz
really
like
walking
shit.
up
Shit.
to
And this
Like,
is what
can
the fuck women
some
be
niggas
talking
be
about
bitches.
when niggas be texting us.
Yo.
This is why the fuck we don't like texting niggas, cause this how they
City Boy,
text.
yo, City Boy just took 100 point L just now.
City boys took
Hey,
it.
hey,
minus
nah.
100
But
points.
that's still, like, so
Nah.
a nigga walked up the Future and said, "Hey, dog, can I suck your dick and take a picture with you?" Like,
Ain't
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck?
that's
I don't get it.
Like, these niggas really doing this in real life? Like,
That's
walking
what
up to
Future-
niggas and saying
listen.
shit like
For,
that.
say for a picture though. Like,
That's what
Four.
Future
like a
said.
trade. The trade of
Yeah.
what the.
Like if you
Like,
take a
you-
picture with me, I'll fuck you.
I get
You give me this.
Like, what was his facial
The
expression?
fact
like?
that you got knocked out by a white boy after he asked to suck your
Right,
dick.
right.
Oh, you ain't gonna let me suck your
There's a
dick, but
bunch
fuck it,
of
I'm gonna knock your homeboy. You're like, what the fuck? That's
There's a
some-
bunch of them.
Like, what the
It's not-
fuck? Like, for one,
They
y'all niggas be
circle
on
this
some
nigga.
real wicked,
Did you
dumb,
see the nigga
gay
kick him?
shit. Like, y'all niggas be
The
too
nigga kicked him in the
gay.
head. Niggas is tripping.
Like,
He
the
yeah,
fuck,
you let him suck
yo?
your dick, dog. Like, what the
And this
fuck?
was over in Europe. Maybe y'all niggas need to sit your ass in America for a little bit.
Street.
Okay.
Damn, and my
but
man,
yeah,
and
that's
the
today's
nigga test me out there too. Them niggas definitely out in London acting a fool, but where was they at?
Listen,
Wow.
listen.
That nigga got a
Shit,
fat-
they was there?
Niggas need to
Test me
niggas
out
need
there
to-
right now.
Oh,
Niggas need to sit their ass in America for a little bit.
yeah, they need
know?
to just, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, but we gonna move on to your interview. What song you wanna play for us? You were saying, thinking about it. How many songs you got? Your song got a lot of them. Can you play the Pharaoh song? I like that song. You don't have
How
it?
did you?
Somebody dug into their vault and
Oh, so that
sent
means you
it to
have
me.
it.
Yeah, but I'm live, so I can't pull it up.
I don't have it. If
Damn.
you told me who gave it to you, I could find out if I can get it. I don't know how to figure it out. I don't know. I
Fuck
was
that
trying
shit.
to see if you could just.
All right, you find the song, and we gonna, start your interview. And then when you ready to play your song, you let me know. We can just jump right into that. All right. So how long have you been singing?
No, I got the song.
Oh, you got motherfucker.
It said, fuck that question, music.
YaboiLael.
I know.
Hey,
I thought I was
yo.
leaving it every. Like I was about to say this, but I just let it go.
You said I got it.
But no, I've been singing since I was 5. So
Okay.
it's like
It's always been something you
yeah,
do.
I always liked to do it, but it was like I wasn't sure about it until I was just like I sung at I don't know, I can't remember what school it was. I sung at school where long story short, they just went nuts. Like they was looking at me like
Oh shit.
he just
He can
yeah.
sing.
Yeah, I got on stage a whole nother nigga, so
That
ever
confidence
since
went up.
then, yeah, ever
Oh
since then,
shit.
yeah.
And the humbleness starts
I
to
think that
work.
was like middle school.
Damn.
Yeah, that was middle school. Like, yeah.
What's your song, The Pledge of Allegiance? It was
I saw,
Now here we are, round and round town, contemplating when I'm gonna lay you down.
Hey.
You got me saying,
My teacher's just like, mama.
Come on then.
Yeah.
Little young ass singing that Hot Boy
That's
song.
what I was like, they probably gonna feel some type of way about it. They the Hot Boy, I can't.
I'm dead, yo.
Point? I don't know.
That's definitely another point, yo. We need to sit at the Duval. That's 100 points right there. That's definitely, that's to get the young hot boys in training, right? That was a young hot boy training. If you ain't know that song, nigga, and if you ain't come in on the key, you feel me, with the, you feel me? And then what you want to do today, like,
That's another 2 points.
Yeah, that's
I told you,
I'm not playing with y'all. All right, go ahead, pull up the song.
Oh,
We gonna let the people on the live listen to that real quick, and then I'll ask you a little bit about the song and we'll get into the rest of it.
She know that she the baddie. She know that she wanna get it natty. I ain't tryna brag, but that's me flexing in a cool way. Ooh, she love it when my test out. Just like she want me over back down. Sit back and go on with you. Shorty told me beat it like I'm supposed to. Ain't nobody got to know what we both got going on. Send me pictures with no clothes. Tell me it's your favorite song. Ain't nobody got to know what we both got going on. Send me pictures with no clothes. Tell me it's your favorite song. Oh, she know I got my eyes on. She know I can't take my eyes off. She know I don't need her, I just wanna turn it up, nothing into something. And we ain't gotta play right. You can be with him if he up on a late night. And you know if you think right, I'ma fuck around, be that frame of the same night. To know we both got going on. Pictures with no clothes. Tell me it's your favorite song. Ain't nobody got to know we both got going on. Send me pictures with no clothes. Tell me it's your favorite song. Let's go now, we go now. Get low now, get low now. Let's go now, we go now. Get low now, ain't gotta know now. Let's go now, we go now. Get low now, get low now. Let's go now, we go now. Get low now, ain't gotta know now. Call me anytime that I want. Anytime it doesn't matter. No ties, no lies. You can give me that girl one more time. Girl, want it. You can't be mad, we just friends. Send me pictures, say I'm just a friend. Say I'm just a friend. But think I know, baby. Got no win. Send me pictures with no clothes. Tell me it's your favorite song. Ain't nobody got to know. We both got going on. Send me pictures with no clothes. Tell me it's your favorite song. Ain't nobody got to know. We both got going on. Send me pictures with no clothes. Tell me it's your favorite song.
Alright, so he just kind of said, and I was like, bored, like I don't have nothing to do, I'm not going to join. I joined, I was going like dates, I wasn't really singing. But then after a while, I was like, they teaching me how to train my voice. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? Like, why wouldn't I do it? So I learned how to control it. I loved it.
Yeah.
That shit was
So what artists did you see or look at back in the day and was like, I could do that. I want to do that.
To be honest, you wouldn't even believe it. You would.
Oh.
Cisco.
What?
Me too.
You said me too. I love it, some Cisco.
Yo,
But it was really because his passion, like
Yes.
yo, he could sing something to you, and you'd be like, yo, I feel like I was there.
Yeah,
I went with him. You feel me in this? Like we was there together, type shit.
I feel that.
You know, it's an argument going around that he really couldn't sing. I've heard people say that.
I can't say that because I've seen videos of him singing and the what's the name? What is it? The chocolate.
Yeah, the factory downtown. Yep.
So yeah, I seen that. Yo, you can't tell me that.
Yeah.
He poured his heart out.
So what's the name of the song you just played for for the people on the live.
They ain't gotta know.
They ain't gotta know. And where did the inspiration behind that come from?
Well, to be honest, another person I look up to is Brian.
Okay.
So, you feel me? That whole era of him just like, baby, won't you brave?
That's
You feel me? That
one
was
of my favorite songs.
And he just telling you like the whole song. The whole song, he just telling you how to braid his hair. Like, that's it. But you get it. It wasn't like, what is he talking about?
Right.
Like, and it was like a message, but it wasn't too hard of a message. He wasn't saying like, love me, go forever with me, or
Right.
you know, I hate you, or I'm riding in a Benz. It wasn't none of that shit. Like, it was like, this is my story. This is what I'm gonna tell y'all. Rock with it or you don't.
Yeah.
Like, so.
I fuck with that. And with you saying that most of your music comes based off of your experiences, I think it definitely lets the people understand you a lot more personally outside of just being an artist. Because now, thinking of
the songs.
Yeah, it's called Black Pharaoh. Thinking of that now in my head, now I'm trying to be all in your business. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So it's like,
I will say, well, after that, the little buzz that I did get, it really, and I'm not going, you know, downplay it, like, I love TV, I love that. Killed it. But, if, like, the things that I experienced after that, after Black Pharaoh, it was like, I have something completely, like, I thought I was already done.
Yeah.
So Black Pharaoh was just like me going through what I was going through at that time. But after that, it was like, I was growing up. Like,
right.
I was trying to sell this, you know, this young kid this whole time, you know, and it's because of the labels. The labels were like, all right, so if you sign, you know you're going to have to be like 19, you know, 20. I'm like, 26. I worked hard for this. You feel me? Like, a lot of niggas around my, you feel me, area don't live to be 26.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just use it, you know, I use that to push me. Like, I'm just gonna be me.
Yeah.
And just do me, and if you accept it, you accept it.
Yeah. I definitely respect it. Shit, that's the same type of shit I want. You feel me? I mean, you like it or you don't.
It was like the team was trying to, like, every team that I worked with was trying to do a whole other route, but still trying to do the same thing.
Right.
And if you know what I'm saying? Like, they still have a goal, like the same goal.
Right.
But they just went all about it different ways. And they started separating me from being me. Yeah. So I had to, like, really look back, like, nah, this song ain't even me. You want this to be a single. This ain't me, this look ain't me. Like, even in video shoots, like, they had these big ass Nike fucking, and the thing is, with management, I try to, like, listen to their side, because maybe they see something I don't.
Right.
So I gave it a try. But these motherfucking Air Forces was big as shit. Yo, they didn't go with the outfit at all. Like, it wasn't even, like, it was like, yo, I hated it. I don't know what it got from.
Is that why you had 4 posts on your page?
Yeah, because I started taking shit down.
I was like,
and then on top of that,
you got 10,000 followers and 4 pictures.
It's 14.
14? To my little 18.
Don't do that. They, to be honest, the people that have like 1,000 or 2,000, all of them pay attention to your shit, like, or they interact with because you know them for the most part. You feel me? Like, majority of them are the people you know, and it ain't like people that's just following me and I don't know because you follow me and you start liking my stuff. I go, you know, to support you and I see
who the hell are you?
I'm not even following you. I don't even know you. I'm like, whatever. I can't see my family's posts, like,
because everything just cries.
Everything. As soon as I get on his ass, like, as soon as I get on his ass.
Well, you chose to follow all the ass and titties.
Right.
You said right.
I let me get out, bro.
Yo, even if I unfollow it though, if I unfollow
I got yelled at
everybody,
about liking the ass and titties, bro.
Yo, I can't get away from it.
I can't like them with ass and titties, bro.
I mean, I don't like them. Like,
Don't
it's showing love. You feel me? Then it's a flirt. That's 2 different things. You can like it. Don't leave no comments.
Yeah, no, hell no. That's thirsty.
You don't save it. You don't. You don't save it. You don't screenshot it. You don't send it to nobody else. Like, yeah, you just. like it, you feel me? Because sometimes it's like a girl had like an ass shaking video, you feel me? Just like that's it, just one video. But she like 50 of my pictures or something at this time now, like 8.
Right.
She like all of them, you feel me? And I'm like, I can't just not. Like,
Can't show no love.
right, I
You
can't
like
call
this-
it.
you like this ass,
Because I don't want to give her the wrong message,
something.
right? I don't want to give her the wrong message, so I'm like, I'll show you love. I'm double
You
tapping.
very talented.
Then they get in your DMs like, so what's going on? Nothing at all. I was
That's
just
not what I was doing.
trying to be
this
nice.
for.
Just, never mind.
Hey, yo.
Forget it.
Never mind.
Never mind.
All right, so what's one of the artists that you want to work with the most? Like, out of everybody entertainment wise, who's that one person you just dying to work with?
I don't know. Like I always started. Now I'm not saying low. Like I always started high for where I was at. So like even when I like the very first time I started like actually independently doing my own music, the first person I was really looking at to work with was Jay. You feel me? So when I started working, because I didn't want to just come to him and then not have nothing.
Right,
like,
right.
Yeah, I need you to help me do the whole thing.
Right.
I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to have something to back me. By the time I did that, he heard about me, and then we worked. So that was like one bucket, you know. But then it moved up. It's like I just get inspired by different people, but mainly it's Chris Brown.
Chris Brown. I love it.
I can't even pick a lot of the people, but mainly Chris Brown.
When you and Chris Brown get in the studio, you have to invite me.
I got you.
Jay's in trouble if you want to.
Both coming.
What?
I was about to say you
You
both.
come.
You fucking come.
Huh? You can come back.
I was about to say he was definitely going to.
You fucking come. What the fuck you talking
Oh, he's not coming.
Oh, he
So
can
you're
come.
not coming.
Oh, no, he can come.
about?
Oh, he come. Okay, all right. What is wrong with you? Why are you holding it? Is this something?
It's because.
You got people.
Alright, we're gonna go to the next question. We're gonna go to the
But
next
why do
question.
women do? I mean, I can't. I'm not mad at it at all. But women, that's a good feeling to have if I was Chris Brown. You feel me? Whereas though it's like,
Oh, it's
women-
probably women that feel that way
women-
about you.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to know that I do that, that's enough. You feel me?
Yo said I'm cool with that.
I just like to be a better me. To be
Yeah,
honest. Like,
yeah.
I just like to be able to be like, all right, if I'm gonna die, I want to make sure that everything is done.
I mean, I just watched Chris Brown grow up. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we grew up together. Not like
Yeah.
creepy grew
Right,
up
no.
together, but like
Yeah.
we around the same age. You know what I'm saying? And he's just been amazing the entire time.
That's how the industry paints them.
From like a child, he made music perfectly for how he was when we was younger, and now he making music perfectly
He
for the
made
age we
mistakes
have
like a
now.
human.
He's human. Like I
Yeah.
fuck with Chris Brown.
I do too.
Very happy. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like so, he's definitely one of the people that I would love to interview once I get my podcast up and going. Whatever he got going
It's
on
gonna
in his
happen.
life. Like, come on,
If
see
you-
Breezy,
if
sit
you
down.
Just stay genuine. You stay you. It's gonna happen. Because I mean, ultimately, I'm looking at a lot of the people that's making it now. Like they're making it, but they're not really like Jay was saying. Like they're not holding
Yeah,
platform.
right.
But
They
right
they
now,
get there, they got a buzz, and then it falls.
Right, people like me and you are doing things like rebuilding, breaking it down, rebuilding again. You feel me? And by that time, think about it. People was looking at Chris Brown. We was looking at his, build up, his breakdown. We watched
Yeah.
all that, like,
Yeah.
and then he was there. You feel
Right,
me? Like,
right.
It can't happen. So
Awesome.
you. That's how I look
Nigga
at it.
fired. He was a hater.
I look at myself as like a like just rebuilding.
Yeah.
So I'm not starting over though. You feel me? Like it's just
Just gonna knock this side down, go this route now.
yeah. Like the
I
dreads
feel
was a
that.
big part of the switch.
See, I only see the full pictures that you have up there now.
Yeah.
So you had dreads before, and then you cut your hair and grew the braids.
Nah, honestly, I just
What's happening?
nah, I went into like a deep artist, like just vent. Like I just
How y'all
went
be doing?
right, and it just
Y'all artists are something
I couldn't
else.
explain it, to be honest. Like it just
Y'all
was
artists
like,
are something else.
like my hair was this one, like was to here, like, and I just started combing.
You combed them
Yeah,
bitches
that's how I
out.
did mine too.
I didn't, but I wasn't like I just got up. And I remember my brother was right there, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm done." They're gone. He was like, "What?"
And that's what you got left.
Yeah. I wanted something new. I wanted a whole nother.
You cut your hair. You just
No, I cut all around, but I just kept the top. So
I'm about to say, I can tell the back and the sides and shit.
It should be taking a long ass time too.
Yeah, I know this girl that combed her locks
Oh,
out.
yeah,
She
I
said
had-
it took her like
you know, my little brothers, my little sisters, everybody was in there helping me. Like everybody had.
Everybody
combs.
get a comb, look.
Everybody had combs. Everybody was going. Everybody was taking breaks. They was eating dinner and coming back. I'm like, yeah, keep going.
Don't you get that idea? You ready to get rid of your hair? We just gonna cut that shit.
You gotta comb it
I
out.
was about to say,
We can
In-
comb
in
it
a
out
way, I
at the
miss
top,
it.
but we're not combing from the bottom.
No,
Like I cut
I
mine
miss it.
and then combed them out from there, from like right here.
That's ridiculous.
It took like all night.
Niggas started getting irritated though. It was a lot of dreads, so everybody just started cutting shit. Like, at that point, but we started combing. Like it just was like, yo, it's working. I saw it on YouTube. Do it.
This is working.
Do it.
Alright, so let's keep it moving. If you had to pick, would you join the label or would you start your own?
Absolutely start on.
But not like start your own, like just because you can. Like in today's society, in today's entertainment, you think you could really start a label and move with that shit over another label that's already
Absolutely.
established? That's fire. I love
Because
you.
nobody wants to sign anymore. And if you do sign, you'll sign with somebody you know.
Mhm.
Like if Jay came to me and was like, "Yo, like I got my label, like let's go,"
Yeah, you would do that.
I would do it. You feel me? I would sign him. But if somebody else came to me like a big, you know, they'd be like, "Nah." Instantly, as an artist, you'd be like, "Nah."
What
I
if
think I
they
can-
like
I think I
dropping
can do
the
better.
like
That's why you're giving me
numbers?
this.
So you get,
But
you're
that's
not gonna hit the numbers?
Yeah, but that's why you're giving me this, because I know you know that I can do more than this. You see, and you ultimately look at it like that because it's like, yo, I
But
already
it's
know
like
what
they
y'all
know
do.
that
These
you
are
can
artists.
do more than this, but do they know that you can do more than this on your own? Or do
But
they know that if
it's that
somebody
chance
else
to
pick
take.
you up?
Do you believe in yourself that much?
That's why I say you got some
You know what I'm
fire
saying?
ass confidence.
But you have to, like, it'll break you down. Like this industry, I've seen a lot. Like, I couldn't even, like, I've seen a lot. Like,
Yeah.
so for me to still be doing what I'm doing and just trying to better myself, like, I'm proud of myself.
Yeah.
To be able to even do what I've done and come back from where
I'm about saying you know where you come from, so you know where you can go.
Right,
You
then
know
it's the
how
support
hard
team.
you can-
You know what I mean? So I got people that they know I don't do contracts and all that legitimate shit. You know what I mean? I don't do that, but I have people that do.
Yeah.
So now they like, oh, you in that contract? You in this? You in that? We about to get you out. And that's what they've been doing. So slowly I've been just working on me and letting them deal with that. And then, yeah, eventually I will have all of it
That's what's up.
again. But
So again, so
Yeah.
you started with
when I was younger, like I had this master idea that if I had all the artists that I knew on one project and I was on every song because it was my label, then
like on your dream film shit.
like on some Young Money shit. Like,
Oh shit.
like I had like it was mainly rappers, but I had 3 singers and 2 of them produced. So it was like an in-house thing. You feel me? Like we was kids, so we was just doing it just to, you know, like, it wasn't nothing, but it started to be something. Like people was like, oh, he can sing. You feel me? They was going right past the rap. They was going right past it.
Right.
They was like, oh, who's singing? And even the singer that I was with, they're like, dang, she can sing. You know what I mean?
I'm about to say, because, I mean, honestly, I don't want to say this, but kind of everybody's rapping.
Especially
You don't
at that
know
time.
too many black men that's out here, young black men that's out here like, yeah, I'm going to sing.
And then I look like a rapper.
I'm about to say, and then one
So,
that looks like
yeah,
you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not on like your super pretty boy shit, you
Right.
know, nothing
It's
like that. You look
the
like a
shirt open
regular
and all that other
regular
shit.
nigga out
Like,
here. Yeah. Like,
try walking down Baltimore.
if I was to look at
Anyway.
you and just see like that you're an artist or whatever the case may be, I definitely would just assume that you are a rapper. Until I click on your video, and it's like, oh, this is
And that was my key. Like when I did the tour, like the little DMV tour, like I come on, I wouldn't even introduce myself. I just start singing.
I know that's right. That's how you gotta do it, though.
They wouldn't even see it coming.
That's how you gotta do it.
Everybody
Just
already
bust
ready
out.
to walk away. You feel me? They already walking away like, all right, I seen the last nigga use some shit, so I'm just walk away and it's like, just start singing.
Come on back.
You feel me? Then you reach out, you do the whole R&B thing. You know? I mean, besides that, yeah, it was very.
You doing your 5 steps?
Nah, that was another thing. Like a lot of the management was pissed that I don't dance, so they try to slide the shit in there. Like they'll be like, all right, we having band practice, right? I'll show up to the band practice. They got dancers in there, like yeah, so they just want to teach you like this 1, 2.
Nah, nigga ain't trying to do this shit, bro.
Hey yo, what the fuck? What the fuck is this?
I'm not doing no one.
That's what they doing? Cause I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Like
Okay,
spin
it's
around,
10,
that's not me. I tried it once, it was not me.
That
That was not
You
me.
got 2 left feet.
Nah, the thing is, it just wasn't. I couldn't focus on my music. You feel me? Like
Okay.
I just
I see what
couldn't.
you're saying.
It ain't the fact that I can't dance. Like, I can dance. You feel me? But I'm just
Trying to remember if you're
not
not
even
just
remember.
flowing.
It's the passion that I give when I sing. You feel me? I'm not just singing
Where
my
was
words.
that
Yeah.
dance?
So
So
you
shit, right?
focusing strictly on the singing.
Right.
Yeah, you
right.
feel me? Like you can dim the lights
Right.
and it
Kelly
just
definitely don't sing, or definitely don't dance, bro.
Yeah, I'll tell you don't.
You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Trey Songz was dance. He tried it. I will give him
Yeah,
that.
he did try a little.
Definitely did the little.
But
bump.
he just do a little, you know.
And it was like it's
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, that's it.
That's why I was like, I'm not
Mario
even.
You can say
don't really
those
dance
people
either.
sing a little bit better than Chris Brown, and he dances.
Excuse me?
Chris Brown is a
Who sings better
superhuman.
than Chris
Yeah, I'm
Brown?
about to say that though. Chris Brown can do everything though, so he really
He's a
can't.
superhuman.
Chris
That
from
nigga
Maurice
produced.
slander will not
No,
be
he doesn't.
tolerated.
That nigga Chris
Like
Brown.
voice.
He like a
Alright,
No.
I'm not.
You're reaching.
Hold on.
He like a super
the
light-skinned
vibe
nigga.
I feel is very intimidating.
Hold on.
So
Yeah,
I'm just
because
gonna
Chris
hit your
Brown
phone.
slander would not be
Nah,
tolerated
I'm just
around
Who
gonna-
here.
said Trey
Nobody.
Songz sing better than Chris Brown?
No,
What?
I just feel like some
Bro, I see why
now,
you say that.
now, like his. You know what? Never
Don't
mind.
do it.
I'm offended.
You know what?
Don't do it.
You know what?
You're outnumbered,
We on loud.
You're
I'm
outnumbered,
gonna go ahead
cousin.
this vocal argument on loud.
You're outnumbered, cousin. Like,
let's
stop
just go
the
ahead.
working
Keep
it.
it moving.
Yeah, bro.
Even
Hey, I
moving.
better not put the phone down.
You understand though?
I
but-
get what you saying.
All right, but we just go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, yo. Christopher Maurice will not
Bro,
be
this
slander.
I'm
man,
about to-
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you.
Don't
I
try
gotta
to
tell
speak
you
out
that.
this.
I can't even say that, yo.
I ain't
'Cause
trying to
fuck with
start
Chris.
shit
I
on
fuck
no
with Chris
rock.
heavy.
Yo said I'm not trying to fuck up my opportunity
Jay
to work with
did
him.
All
the
I'm
little
gonna say
bars.
is-
He did the little, shout out. He got him in there. I'm gonna leave it at that.
All I'm gonna say is
I'm
Chris
not-
Brown is a fucking superstar, but there are people that are vocally a little bit.
I just want you to name him.
No.
Yeah,
I can
we
say
need to
one.
list,
No, I
list,
can say
list.
one that's topping Chris. Eric.
Oh yeah, I thought Eric too. Eric Bellinger. Yeah, he the shit.
It's no and like
I
it's
I
to
love
the point
Chris,
where it's to
but
the point where
But
Chris.
Chris,
sounds
but
like-
the thing is, Chris is getting a lot
Like
of
that,
his. Some of his, he was on. Eric was writing for him at one point. That's why.
Eric,
Yeah.
So a lot of Eric
That's
shit, people
like-
be like, it sound like Chris, but really Eric was out longer, so really Chris sound like Eric. So yeah,
Sure.
I'm not impressed.
he writes. for him.
However.
I'll send you some.
Yeah, Eric Bellinger.
However,
Cisco singing.
you're a
Whoa,
July.
whoa, we're not doing this.
Hold
You're
on, we
a-
talking about Cisco now. We talking
Like
about.
96.
Okay.
Like 96.
Oh, are you talking about 90?
Oh, I
Ain't
so now.
ain't
Jazz sing better than you.
Oh my goodness.
Jazz.
I was in
can
the
sing
studio
his
with
ass
him.
off.
Yo.
We're not gonna talk about
Hold
it.
on.
Jazz
Hold
is
on.
amazing.
That is another honor
He
that I
make you
had.
cry.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, me working in the studio and then him knocking on the door because the producers I was working with, he came in and they like, nah, go ahead. They just want to hear it. You feel me? They just want to hear what you're going. I'm like, I can't. Is that Jack?
Sing in front of him.
I was recording. Like, I'm going. I was just stuck. Like, I couldn't believe that he. Like, we did 2 songs with him. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shit was
That's
crazy. Like,
It is.
yeah, shit was crazy. Like, it was an honor though, and he was in the video.
All right, so
you know the big one. What is it? Like the Baltimore All Stars. Never heard of them. No.
what is it?
The song with him.
Oh,
Yeah, it's multiple songs, but yeah.
I don't know. You know that?
You never heard of
You know the band?
Huh?
The Baltimore All Stars.
It was like it was like like a positive type of movement they was trying to do. They had stars in it. You know the rapper.
Yeah,
no
so
Stars.
he was in it. The girl that was on Love and Hip Hop, that was from it. What's her name? I didn't even know she was gonna sing on it.
Tammy?
No, from here. Oh no, she is from here.
Well,
No, it's not.
Tammy is from here.
Oh.
You're right. But no,
No, it was another girl that was not Love and Hip Hop. Ashley T. Moore.
Oh yeah, she was on
She was on
she
it.
was on Love and Hip Hop.
Right,
Yeah,
she was on it. Simple Club. Jay was actually supposed to be on it, but we couldn't get his vocals. But yeah, it was a lot.
That's what's up. All right, so for your last question of getting into it, what do you think that we can do as a city to support our artists more? From an artist's opinion, because I feel like we always give our opinions on
That's
what
tough.
we think, but
It's tough because you can't say like support like giving them money or stuff like that, because a lot of these
Support
artists
doesn't
don't
always
know
mean that.
what to do with support or money. You feel me? So you can't really say that, but I mean, be open to more and different music. That's what I would say. Like
I
somebody
feel that, though.
like nowadays, if you got a nice beat, it don't even matter if you yodeling on that shit. Like
Listen to Lisa Ramsey, that little nigga be right.
if it's trap, they'll listen to it, play it over and over, think it's funny. You feel me? Play it over and over and over, and you'll go fucking viral from there. Like, but they don't open up to like R&B. Like somebody being like, look, I got a story, I got this and third. They passed that now. They want to hear singers rap and rappers sing.
I feel that.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I definitely feel that.
So,
All right, well, thank you so much, YaboiLael, for coming out and kicking it with me today. Tell the people where they can follow you at and where they can find your music at.
YaboiLael, that's YaboiLael, everywhere. So
Everywhere.
SoundCloud, Instagram, Facebook is Lael King. Other than that, everything else is YaboiLael.
Bet. Hey, cuz, you want to tell the people where they can find you at?
Hey, yeah. You can follow your boy Breezy at BippedUpBreezy on Instagram, and on Facebook you can follow me at Breezy Irby Brown. Yeah, follow me.
You want to tell the people where to follow you at, babe? Y'all can follow him at modethebrand.com and buy a shirt, a hoodie, a hat. We'll have more things. You want to tell the people where to follow you? I just wanted to test you one more time. I just wanted to see, because look, she was all in the conversation. She might have, the ice might have broke. She might have been like, all right. She hanging on strong. Y'all already know where y'all can follow the bro. He on IG at Rello1489. Ow. And y'all know his name already. It's somewhere on this motherfucker. We not gonna say it, but y'all can add him on Facebook too. For the people that are just coming on here, my page is on some whole other shit. Okay, so we started a new one. So make sure y'all add that page. Okay, it's Slick C, because that's really where the fuck I be at. Like, I don't be at the page that this shit is live from right now. Okay, y'all was a little too happy to be calling me my government name these past couple of days. The fuck? You saw that shit?
Oh wow, what they calling you your government name?
Man, because my name was Slick C on my Facebook and shit.
Yeah, but why they doing that?
Because Facebook made me change my name to my real one.
They shit. You can report
That's why my shit is my government name, my main page. So
They called
So
me.
that's what happened.
Yeah,
'Cause I had to do the same thing.
So I started a whole new page today.
And put
Slick C back on that bitch. Because I'm not going live from no damn Stacey Chambers. The fuck?
I thought it was two different people. I was
No, that's me, man.
I was like,
The fuck?
I was like, but I thought it was a whole.
That's me, man. Nope. I tried, man. I gave them my EIN number that's under Slick C. I gave them a pay stub that's under Slick C, and they came back and was like, unfortunately, we're gonna change your shit back to Stacey Chambers. Like it or leave it. I was
They
like,
acting like Facebook is like an ID type of thing. Like
my
Social
nigga,
Security,
bruh. Like if people need to find you, we're gonna make sure they find you on Facebook.
Correct.
That's how they like.
know exactly who you are.
They not playing. They not playing no games.
You are, right?
So I started a whole new page, and we're
You're
gonna.
not supposed to never give them your real name from the jump.
Well,
See, I thought
cousin,
they
I
asked-
started
they asked
Facebook.
What you put,
Cousin.
Okay.
I started Facebook when you had to have a college email to get on
Yeah,
there.
that's when I got on 2000.
Okay.
Right, I was about to say,
2006.
that's
Damn.
pretty- When I said rebuild,
Okay,
I was
I'm
serious.
old on the
That was
line.
actually a college.
Yeah, I was
Right.
It was mandatory for my English 101 that we had to log in for our orientation because
wasn't
it was a
college.
group chat.
Like so, my shit started with my government. All that hard work on that page. Now you guys can transfer to the other one. So I'm back on all social media at Slick C. Oh yeah, and I started a YouTube channel. But don't go to it yet. I'm going to test the waters with this video tonight and see how. But I'm gonna test the waters first. So y'all stay tuned for that too. Next week, I'm going live from the Slick C page. So get your asses over there and add me. Some of y'all not going to make it.
Wow.
Somebody
What is it?
And I don't know who it is. So if you're not active enough on my
Maybe
platform,
make the journey.
you're not getting over there. You feel me? Like my other page is strictly for the platform. You feel me? Like if you're not supporting the brand, you can't get on. You can't get in. It's just simple as that. So come correct. But other than that, we'll see you here next Monday at 7 for episode 36. I believe Tavy is going to be in the building because we finally disagree on something. And it's about relationships. So we're going to talk about that next Monday. No, Monday coming. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, I see you guys then. Thanks for kicking it with me as always. Peace out, y'all.